So for you guys in southeast Queensland that want to come to the Deep Creek fossicking area, I'm going to find you a spot and I'm going to show you where it is, so when you want to come you can have a dig. Welcome to the Deep Creek fossicking area in Gympie. Today we're taking advantage of the holiday season to come and check out a few areas in Gympie, and first we thought we'd check this one out since it's the most obvious and accessible, and obviously it's designated for fossicking, so it's a good place to start if you're in the area or you're looking to get started or whatever. This is a good place to come and check it out. Make sure you've got your licenses all sorted out. So check on the Queensland government website to do with mining to get those. But anyway, a little bit about the area. Gold was discovered near Gympie by James Nash in 1867. His claim led to Queensland's first gold rush, and within 2 months 15,000 men were searching for alluvial gold along the gullies in the area. Reef production started in 1868 and large-scale deep mining from 72 to 1925. Gold at Deep Creek is derived from the weathering of several gold reefs in the vicinity. The area was extensively worked in the first couple of years, however nuggets have been found in the gully in recent years. Panning can be conducted in the creek and inside vents in particular. Metal detectors are also allowed. So yeah. So obviously a few reefs upstream, that's where this gold's shed into the creek. Actually 2 ways to get down to the creek from this sort of stretch that we've just walked down. One's sort of down this way, and then there's another one this way. So the creek, Deep Creek itself, runs down there, and you can see the tree line in the distance runs back that way and then back down here and under the train tracks, as you can see over there. So basically we're standing on one massive inside bend, I guess. So as the theory goes, the inside bend's the best place to check it out. So anywhere on the inside of this little island, I guess. So we'll just continue down here, because I've come down here before and found bits and pieces, and you can see some diggings and stuff down here. So yeah. Last time I came, this was fairly deep water. You probably wouldn't walk through it. So, and now, as you can see, it's not even running. I've never ever seen this creek not run. So that goes to show, you know, I mean, obviously you guys in Oz know about the water, the lack of it, and the no rain and whatever. But international guys, you know, we're struggling for water here. It's unprecedented, the amount of drought and things that were going on, and the fires which you might have been able to see, and every day is hot but it just doesn't rain. So yeah, I've never been able to get down this far because it's only underwater. Oi, blooper. Yeah, okay, so the rocks in this creek, they're not really river worn at all. And it's actually funny because I read something about the gold in this creek in particular, is that the gold is, a lot of it comes from the ore from the reefs that were mined years ago. So that would explain why possibly these rocks are not rounded and why the actual river contains gold is maybe because this is the old ore that was from the stamping mills from the reef. So that, you know, that could be the reason why there's gold here. It doesn't necessarily mean that the rocks have to be rounded. This could be gold ore. So that's interesting in itself. So, you know, with every creek and every prospect, the situation changes. And so this is kind of new to me, because you can see these rocks, they're not very rounded at all. They're really jaggedy, and, you know, so maybe this has basically come out of those mines. So there you go. There's a tree down here. Tree down in there. Something up in that bush there. Might be a snake. I'll be careful. We've had about 12 pans, tried a few different spots, and as yet nothing. But I'll tell you something, if I do find a spot here where there's gold, I'll let you know where it is so you can come and try it out for yourself. I'll try and do the hard work for you. And nothing again. Some places are easier than others, but again, this is a new area to us, so we don't know what we're looking for. You can have a look down in here. There's no rounded rock here at all. This is in the middle of the creek, and it's jagged. So that tells us that this rock hasn't travelled too far. So this system's not that big. So that indicator's gone. You've got to use something else. So again, the inside bends are normally a good idea, but then it's about, once you find a spot, I guess then you've got to just try and dig down deeper and try and find what layer it's in. And once you find a bit of gold in a layer, that's what the layer you stick to, and you keep looking for those areas. So we don't know, we're bamboozled at the moment, but we're going to keep trying. I want to find you a spot. Smokey's on the money! That's right. So it's cliche, but you might not be able to see them. I'll zoom in if I can, but right above sort of that black sand there. Yeah, we need to get a better camera to show you, but there's I can see 3 micro dots and a tiny piece. Oh, you can't see it there in the camera, it's just not focusing great, but there you go. Get in Smokey's snuffer bottle. We've had to do a bit of searching around for you, but for those that you want to come down and check it out, it might be a little bit harder after rains, because this is the track that comes down here, and generally this creek here flows. If it's not flowing too much, you can walk across. I'll show you. So generally you can walk across here. Yeah, so over this hole here, and We'll show you the makeup of it. You've got overburden here, which is just newish flood soils, and then you've got a rocky section here, and then you've got a hard, compact, grey to brown clay layer, and where we got it was from underneath that clay layer. So again, this exemplifies why gold can fall below clay depending on where that clay's fallen out. So if that clay layer's obviously come out of the ground or the floods after the gold is shed, or after this layer has been laid down from the floods. So this is why you have to just keep trying every layer. So on top of this one here, if you wanted to check the other side of the creek, then you would look for similar layers. So you're looking for the overburden, another rocky layer, and then a harder clay layer, which is a yellowy brown mix, and then you've got a rock layer underneath that's kind of like got, I'd say, greyish looking clay mixed in with it, but it's not clay at the moment, it's more of a powdery substance. So that's what you're looking for in here. So for those of you who want to get out and try it out, when you do try it out, let us know how you go. Throw in the comments and we're glad to help. We might be able to give you a few more spots to check out as well going forward, because we're on holidays now. So keep them wet, stay safe. That's right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. You heard that. That's right. Happy holidays. That's right, we're back. Today we're at Gympie. You're looking at me. You're putting me off. Yeah, no, you don't have to look at me. No, I'm joking. Smokey's a bit rusty behind the camera, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Is that on video? That's right.
Yeah.
There's the real Smokey. You finally got that far.
I think I got it earlier when you were in the hole.
You got swearing again. Always swearing.
You got like a couple of black dots under your eye.
Black dots? You mean beat me again? Told you not before we go on camera, just the night before, don't you?
It's not even funny.
That is funny.